Welcome everyone to My AI Live. I am so excited for all of you here today. And I've got my co-host Jenny with me here today. We're going to have some fun. And we're going to do a little bit something different today, because I want to make sure that you guys are getting the concepts of this, okay? And just really the power of this. So first of all, if you're brand new, put a 1 in the chat for me so I know who you are. I can keep an eye on you. I can help you out, make sure that you get your questions answered. We got some, okay. So Teddy, wonderful. We've got Andrea, 1, fantastic. Woo, yay. Bruce is new. Fabulous. We got some new people here. If you've been here before, I want to see some 5s. Francine, only her second meeting. Fantastic. So 5s if you've been here before. Want to see some 5s, 7s if this has been helpful for you. If you've been learning some things, I want to see some 7s. Let's get going. Oh, look at all those 7s. Look at all those 5s. I'm so happy about that. So here's the thing. We're going to start off. We're going to do some things and we're going to help you really feeling like I got struck. Well, you're going to get it, Kalinda, I promise. It's step by step, right? I promise you it will be step by step. Each day it's going to be a little bit better. I used to teach chemistry a long time ago to at-risk high school students and then TA college chemistry. And I'll tell you, the one thing was just teeny little step, teeny little step, teeny little step. Same thing with AI, with technology, just teeny little steps. And then one day you're going to look back and you're going to be like, wow, like I'm an expert at this. When did that happen? You know, it's wild how it happens like that. So we got you. All right. Well, first of all, if you're brand new here, my name is Elizabeth Larson. I am a personal and business transformation coach, speaker, author, writer, entrepreneur. I have been doing business online for forever, it seems like, and I've been teaching social media online for years. And so about 10 years altogether between blogs and social media and building relationships online and building your business online. And I've had some great success. And what I want to teach you is some of the things that have helped me be able to do that and get the consistency in your life, because my passion is that you are living the life and business of your dreams, that you have what you want. Because Zig Ziglar said, you help enough other people get what they want, you'll have what you want. So I don't have to focus on that, because as long as I help all of you, that'll happen for me by default. So it's a win-win, right? And we're into win-wins here. So what we're going to do is first, this is My AI Live. This is where we're going to show you how to use the My AI system to build social media, to really create those relationships. And how to create those relationships. So what we're first going to do is a demo. And that demo, we're going to give you, we're going to show you the overall of the system. We're going to show you how to use the system. And then what we're going to do afterwards is we're going to go ahead and do a 5-minute timer. The reason we're doing the 5-minute timer is so that you can actually go out and put into action what you've learned. It's very important to put into action what it is that you have learned. After that, we'll come back. We're going to showcase a couple of posts. If you haven't been here before or you haven't showcased before, would love for you to raise your digital hand so I can so we can go ahead and showcase your posts. We'll have some time for Q&A right after that as well. And here, this is the thing. You're going to have questions about social media. You'll have questions about the technology, all of that. We're here to help you truly understand how to build relationships online. Because truthfully, if you're building a business, your most important thing is conversations, building your network, and creating those relationships, right? So we're going to help you do that. So let's go ahead and get going. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and get my screen up here, and we're going to go over our demo. Now, let's get this up here. All right, here we go. So this is the Nowsite system. And for all of you who are brand new, you're going to go to now.site. Once you do, you're going to come over here to AI. And if it hasn't already asked you your questions, you're going to come over here to train my AI. And you're going to put in all of your information here, your name, what you do, and you're going to have, and it's going to ask you questions like, what are your interests? Mine are relationships, personal development, travel, rewiring of the brain, personal development, goal setting, favorite popular figures. It's going to ask you that, movies, books, sports, things that are important to you. Then you're also going to give it a sample of your writing. Once you do all of that, you are going to come over here to the system at now.site. And when you get ready to post on social media, you're going to click on post on social media. Now, remember, this is a simple 3-step process. It's posting on social media, making comments on other people's posts, and reaching out to your followers, right? So you're going to make comments back to people who comment on your posts. You're going to make comments on other people's posts and then reach out. So you're going to be creating those relationships online that will go to Messenger, and then we'll come over to, and then also that goes to Zoom or phone call or however you want to do that. So when you first get into the system, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to caption and suggested image. This is the first one. Now you can see all of these different options. Caption and suggested image is when you know what you want to write about, but you don't have an image to go with it and you do want one, right? Because remember when we talked about in the scroll, when you, and I'm going to show you this real super quick, come over to my own Facebook here. And by the way, if you're not friends with me on Facebook, please friend me. It helps me be able to see your posts and keep an eye on your posts and help you with your social media as well. So anytime you have a photo, if you don't have a photo, it's going to give you a photo, right? And so a photo is going to stop somebody in the feed faster than words alone will, unless it's something like this, right? And I'm going to show you how to do all of these. Next thing we're going to do is caption with my image. Caption is when I have my own image to post. Maybe I took a selfie, maybe I took a picture of dinner or an event I was at, or whatever picture I have. It's when I have my own picture. So you're going to describe your image. Now, here's the first question I get. No, you do not put your image in here. The AI doesn't look at your image. You're going to tell the AI what the image is that you are going to be posting about. You're just going to write a written description in there. And then you're going to say what you want the caption to be about. All right. Next, you're going to come over to short text only posts. Now, this is a different type of post. These are the ones that you want to look something like this, where you have that short question so you can start getting those comments going, so you can start creating those conversations. And remember, each time somebody posts a comment, you're going to comment back, then go over into Messenger, thank them for their comment, start a conversation. And that's if it's somebody that you want to have a conversation with. You may look at their profile and decide, nah, that's not my avatar. That's not the type of person I'm looking for. But if it is, you start that Messenger conversation. And of course, the goal of that is to get it over to a Zoom, a phone call, something like that. And that will help you build your business. So those are the short text only posts. Really great on Facebook when you want to just start conversations. Over here is caption my video. This is when you have a video of your own. It's not giving you a video. Maybe you have a TikTok, a reel, something that you've done already. You'll do caption my video. Again, you will not put your video in here. You will tell it what the video is about, and then you will say what you want the caption to be about. Long post and suggested image. This should have just been called the Elizabeth button. Adrian's nickname for me is War and Peace because I love words. And so long post and suggested image is great when you want to do tips, give some value to the people that are reading your social media. Things like, hey, here's 3 tips to better relationships, 3 tips to better hair, 3 tips to planning or packing. Remember the one I did last week, 3 tips to pack better, especially when you're in a hurry. Any of those are great. You can do those right there. And then the last but not least is this one right here. It's the surprise me button. Truth is, sometimes you don't feel inspired. You know, you just feel like, yeah, you've got stuff going on in your life. You've got a lot on your mind and you're just like, I do not have anything to post today. Well, the truth is, before, I'm going to get muted. Jenny, if you can help me keep people muted, that'd be great. So what this is going to do is the days that you're not inspired, we still want to be consistent on our social media, right? So we're going to go ahead and hit surprise me. and it will give you a fantastic post very easily. And then you can get things out there and still stay consistent on social media, because the truth is consistency is everything, right? Okay, so what is our demo today? Our demo is going to be caption my image, and my image is going to be about, and then what I want the caption to be about. Well, the caption, did that again. What do I want the caption to be about? The exact same thing. So today is Monday, and a lot of times for me, it's like Motivation Monday. It's really about getting a clear direction for the week, getting a clear direction on what we want. And really, Mondays are great, right? Because Monday is the reset point for your week. You have a whole brand new week to turn everything around. You have a brand new week to decide to do something different. So let's go ahead and click generate. Now, when I click generate, one thing you're going to notice is it takes a little bit of time for the AI to figure out what it wants to, what it's going to give to you. The reason for that is it's not instantaneous like some of the things you may see out there, because what it's doing is it's actually going through all of the information that you have given it already. Remember that writing sample, remember the things of what your interests were and all of that. So it's going through all of that. And then it's also learning everything that you have already done. So it's looking through the posts that you've already asked it to do, the changes that you've asked it to do. All of that is already in there. So here it comes. And here we go. Life is like reading The Secret. Whenever you open a new chapter, you need to have clear direction and understanding of where the story is headed. Wow, is that like my word today or what? Likewise, having clarity about what you want is pivotal for success in life and business. It helps you set up clear goals, make right decisions, and follow the path that takes you clear to your dreams. The clearer you are about your aspirations, the easier it will be to achieve them. So take a moment today to reflect on what really matters to you and set a clear direction towards it. Fantastic. I mean, this is like exactly what I was looking for. So I'm on Facebook. Now, one thing to look at is that you have different social media icons up here. We have Instagram here also. So let's see what it says for Instagram, right? For everybody who knows me. Just as I enjoy visiting scenic Estes Park, my favorite place, with its crystal clear waters and majestic mountains, I find it equally important to have a clear vision and direction in life. Clarity propels us forward and acts as our compass. Without it, we're simply wandering aimlessly. So let's get clear about what we're seeking and pave our way towards it. Commit to clarity, commit to success. Remember, the horizon is as far as we allow it to be. Wow, powerful. Okay, next. LinkedIn's going to be a little different yet again, because it's writing for the audience on the platform. And then, of course, you have X right here, which Twitter, X, whatever we're calling it these days. So here's the thing. When you do this, it's going to write a different way on each platform for you. So you have the ability to very quickly post on multiple platforms, showing your presence on multiple platforms and starting those conversations. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to click Get Started. Now remember, it's not downloading a photo because I already have the photo, right, that I'm going to use. So I'm going to click Get Started. I'm going to click Post. And I can either do it from right here. I can also go to my personal page and post right here. I can also go post it to my business page, to a group, wherever I want. You're not limited in where you want to be. So I'm going to go ahead and click what's on my mind. I'm going to post it in here. I'm going to go ahead and do my photo. And then I'm going to pop this photo in here. Date created. And then perfect. So I've got my photo, I have my post. Now, remember one thing I love to do for everybody who's been here before, and if you haven't been here before, this is a great lesson to learn. This is what's great. So take a moment today to reflect on what really matters to you and set a clear direction towards it. Now, I always like putting that question at the end because my whole point in posting on social media isn't about look at me, look at me, look at me. I could care less about that. I want to start conversations with people because I want to be able to help them and be able to create those amazing relationships, right? Because your number one job in your business is creating conversations that build your network and build your relationships. So now the other thing I like to do is I do like to break it up a little because it does make it a little easier for people to read. So that's the other little thing that I like to do personally too. Okay, now we're going to click post. And here we go. If you don't create a routine, you will be assigned one. If you don't create a purpose, you will be assigned one. If you don't create a career, you will be assigned one. People are too quick to adopt the structure that somebody else created to ease life's uncertainty. Found this today, very inspirational to me. And so here's my post for the day. And for me, it's about giving a lot of value. 80% of what I do is going to be giving value. 20% will be talking about my business. So with that, let's go ahead and put up our 5-minute timer. And we're going to go ahead and do as many of these posts ourselves as we can. Now, we want to get these done in that time period, and they don't have to be perfect, but what this is about is getting you into action. So when we come back, please, once you make your post, if you want to be somebody who's showcased today for your post and talk about your post, raise your digital hand. We'll also be doing some Q&A also for today also, so make sure that you've got your questions answered. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let's go ahead and get started, and we're going to get going here. All right. First of all, I want to see some numbers in the chat. If you did one post, I want you to put a 1, 2, do 2, 3. 3 posts gets a 3, 4 posts get a 4. I want to see all these numbers up here of how many posts people did. And very excited about this. Kelly did 1, Deanna did 4. Uzama did 3. Kimberly, you did 1. Fantastic. Coach Jenny did 3. Clary did 5. Yay. Look at that. J. Michael, you did 2. Look at that. Wonderful. Joseph did 1. Fantastic. Rory did 1. 2 for Emma. Wonderful. Look at those numbers going. This is fantastic. Now, we do have a couple of posts today that I do want to showcase. And again, if you want to showcase your post, please raise your hand, throw the link into the chat for me. That makes it a little easier if you're not friends with me. And if you're not friends with me, please make sure you friend me or at least follow me, so it does make it a little easier for me to find. So first, where is Linda at? Linda, where are you at, hon? Linda Caesar. There you are. There you
are. Linda Chazar or
Chazar. Yep, there we go.
Hey, okay.
There you are. So let me go ahead and grab your post here. And we're going to start here. So this was your own photo or an AI photo?
No, that's a pin post. So that's not the one. It's below it.
Below it.
That one.
Okay. So what kind of post did you ask for today?
I said, capture my image, because I saw this image and I was like, this is so true. And I don't know how people are aware of this. So it's kind of an educational. Wow. Yeah. It seems like we have endless choices, but do we really?
Oh, this is huge. Okay. So take a stroll down the grocery aisle today and find that 90% of the food never existed a century back. Wouldn't that be an interesting concept, Linda, of let's not eat anything that didn't exist 100 years ago? I wonder what that would do. Like just that thought, but this is
oh, really that's a good question.
Isn't that incredible? Yeah. And funnily enough, 90% of today's diseases were also unheard of. Makes you pause and rethink, doesn't it? This is fabulous. Oh my gosh. And I love the question. What do you do to make healthier decisions? Let's inspire one another. Share below. This is fantastic, Linda. Like this is.
And then really I kicked it off because I don't get a lot of engagement on these kind of posts. When I post something about myself, like the yoga pose or my hairstyle, I get a lot of engagement. But so I started it off with a little in the comments.
I like that. I love in the comments. Let's start it off. My tip to eating whole food. In planning, it does take effort, but then how much time does it take to get sick? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Love this, Linda. This is a fabulous post. Great job. Great job today.
Okay.
Thanks for
Thank
showcasing.
you. Thanks.
All right. Next, we're going to go over to Jenny. Hey, Jenny. All right. So tell me about the type of post that you decided to make.
Well, today is World Kindness Day, and so the reason I wanted to showcase is just kind of let everybody else know. And that was an AI image, but it wasn't the image they gave me. It was one that I went in and found after I decided to change.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and read it. Hey all, today we're celebrating World Kindness Day. Let's remember even the smallest acts create a ripple with an immeasurable impact. Isn't that true? Why don't we all commit to the few simple acts of kindness today? Perhaps pay it forward at your local coffee shop or spend some time chit-chatting with a lonely neighbor. Kindness is not just a word, but it's our actions and thoughts. So let's think and act kindly. Who's with me? Oh my gosh, Jenny, I love this. Share in the comments a tip for Kindness Day. Perfect post. Perfect post. Thank you for showcasing, Jenny, because this is perfect. All right. Now, let's go over to Kelly. Hey, Kelly. Did you have a post that you wanted to showcase, or did you have a question?
I just had a question, so I'll wait till later.
Okay, stay there because I'm going to go to Clary's post real quick, and then I'll come right back to you. So don't go anywhere, okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's go over to Clary. I love this photo, by the way. This is hilarious. So cute. So, capture with your own image is what you did today?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. As a digital creator, my life is filled with adventure and excitement, from running groups for drug addicts and women in domestic violence to my accident 2 years ago that left me disabled. I've overcome countless challenges, but that won't stop me from living life to the fullest. My goal for the next year is achieve financial freedom and travel the world. Stay tuned for more updates on my journey. What are your goals for next year? I absolutely love this post. Now, was there anything that you changed from the AI, or was that directly just the AI?
Only what are your goals for next year? I literally just put in write something about me.
Perfect. I love this. And there's two things I really love about this post. First of all, stay tuned for more updates to my journey. That you're inviting people to go along on the ride with you. I love that. And then the second part, what are your goals for next year? The only thing I would actually add to that is, the direction of maybe, editing this and saying at the end, put those in the comments below so I can celebrate you too or something, just so there's just a little bit more clarity, not just the thought, but here's the action that I want you to take. Outside of that, this is a perfect post. Great job.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, let's go back over to Kelly's question. We do have a hard stop today that we're working within, so I do want to make sure that we're getting all questions answered. So what was your question?
Really quick one. When I set everything up last week, when you're doing the train your AI, it gave me, like a branding tagline, a story, and a personality thing, which I loved. How do you find that again? Number one, how do you find it again? Because it just popped up and I saw it and I never saw it again. And then is it changeable or can you have it regenerated? I really liked everything that it wrote for all three things, but I was just wondering how to see it again.
That is a very good question. Hold on just a second. Let me see if I can get to it. I may have to, I have never tried to get back to it.
I saw it and I took a screenshot of it, so I have it on my phone, but I was just wondering if there's a way that it's in my account somewhere.
Blakester, are you still here?
I am.
Do you know if we can get back to it? Because I've never attempted to get back to it.
Well, you can't technically get back to it, but you can ask your AI like what your story is.
Oh, okay.
It will pop it up.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Okay. I'll do that. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Sure.
Thanks, Blakester. I didn't know if we could go back to it because I've never attempted to. I knew we could ask, but
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, just ask your AI. You'll be amazed at what it can do.
So it's in
Do
there.
that, buddy.
Okay. Thank you.
Yay. Thanks so much, Blakester. All right, let's
Have
go
a good
over to Uzama. Hi, Uzama. Did you have a question today? You wanted to share a post?
Yes,
Okay. All right, perfect. Let me go. Did you put it in the chat by any chance?
I did.
Okay. There you are. All right. All right. So we will.
It's not opening.
Nope, I got it.
Oh,
Just kind of being a little weird.
that's
There we go.
got it. Okay.
All right. So what kind of post did you do today?
This was a suggested, give me a
Suggested image?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay. With Black Friday seeming to start right after Halloween this year, I'm curious about what post-Thanksgiving will bring. Being a hashtag Bitcoiner, spotting prime moments is key, especially for grabbing those unbeatable Black Friday deals. Time to enjoy the savings. The only thing I would add is a question, because it talks about curiosity about what it will bring, but I would love to see a question in there where you're getting some conversation back, because without some direction of conversation, you may not get as much engagement as you could possibly on this post.
Okay, yeah, that's good because Twitter don't allow you to edit unless you got the premium. So yeah, I had to put it in there before I post it next time.
Sounds great.
Yeah, thank you.
Great job, Uzama.
Thank
Glad
you.
you're here today. All right, let's go over to Linda. Hi, Linda.
Good morning. I've got a quick question for you, Elizabeth.
Sure.
Can I, this might follow up with Kelly's question. Can I get back into my AI and edit things and add things? Because as I hear
Absolutely.
people talking, it's like, holy smokes, I'm missing things that I should put in.
Absolutely. So let me go ahead and show you how to do that.
Thank you.
I'm going to come over here, and then we're going to come over. Okay. So what I will do, I don't want to kill my other posts because I love it too much. So give me 1 second. Let me get logged in real quick to a second one, because I actually like that post, and I'm going to go put it out on all my other platforms. So if I leave, I won't get back to it. All right, here we go. So let me share my screen. So a couple of things to recognize is that, of course, you can add to your AI, and the more information you're giving your AI, the more it's going to sound and feel like you. Now, sometimes you may get stuck into a thing where it's kind of repeating the same thing over and over again. It's probably because it doesn't have as much information about you. I've had to go back in there and put other things in there as well. So if you come over here to the left-hand side to AI, you're going to come over here to train my AI.
Ooh.
And then you can add anything extra in here. You can put your job title in there or change it. What drew you to this role, what information you'd like to share about your family, few stories about your background, culture, upcoming events that you want to share about, your goals and dreams, and it will say, you can add goals and dreams to whatever, what's important to you. Then think like me. It's going to ask you what your interests are. For me, it's coaching and teaching, strength training, mindset, walking, hiking, boundaries, mindset, rewiring the brain. All of these things are of interest to me. Popular figures. And then the other thing it's going to do is ask you books, movies, sports, and then write like me. It's going to ask you for that writing sample. Now, if you ever find that it's writing in a way that doesn't sound like you can come in here and maybe make it more or less humorous, use more or less emojis, make your writing style a little more formal or a little informal. I'm normally a pretty informal person, but I had the informal so far off that it was just using words that I was like, I would never say that. So as soon as I came back in here and put it more towards the formal, then suddenly it sounded like me. Length, short or long. Do you like your posts shorter? Do you like them longer? Well, everybody knows my nickname's War and Peace. I like longer posts. So that's where I had that. Dramatic caption. I can't even talk today. I don't even know what's wrong with me. So, and your punctuation. I love dramatic things there. So I've got it all the way set to the far end. And tone, do you want to be the expert or do you want to be more friendly? Where do you want to be in that? So really, and this is a fun place to play around. And probably the thing I would have you guys do today is, as you've already made some posts, go in here and play with this a little bit and see if, with those little tweaks, how it changes the type of writing and posts that you make. It makes for you. Now, once you're done with that, you're just going to come up here to the top right and click save. And then you can see and continue to play with it. And here's the thing. One thing you want to remember is that it's ever evolving. Like the AI is ever evolving. It's always learning about you. So you want to keep playing with it, give it more information. And if anything ever sounds off and you're just like, because at one point it was really off for me. It was like, that doesn't sound like me at all. And when I went in and tweaked those settings, then it was like, boom, it was perfect. So just play with those settings and let me know how that works for you. Okay, Linda?
Thank you so much. Perfect. Thank you. Yeah.
You're welcome. All right. Let's see. All right. Make sure I've got everything. Anybody else have any questions or anything before we wrap up today? Let's go to Kalinda. Hey, Kalinda. And then we'll go over to Deanna. And we'll make those the last two before our hard stop.
Hi. I just need a little bit of direction because I know we touched this on Friday when there was people asking about accessing pictures or where do we find pictures if we have, like you said, you had your own picture. I don't know how to get it onto this. And I know you addressed that. So is there a way where I can go in and ask my AI so it can lead me through the steps? You don't have to go through it right now.
Okay, so first of all, you don't put your photo into the AI or into the Nowsite system for posting on social media ever. You don't need to. Okay. So have you ever posted a photo to Facebook?
Yes.
So it's the same exact process where you're grabbing your photo and you're putting it up into the social media. So the photos are only going into the social media. They're never coming into the AI. You're only rating the description. Now, if you're using the AI's photo, you're going to download that photo just like you download any other photo from the internet or anywhere else to upload it into social media.
Okay, I think that's the part I'm struggling with because I'm way not there yet.
Okay, so let me go ahead and open this up real quick. And
okay. I don't want you to have to waste a lot of time if this is waiting for everybody else. But
no. Your question is just as valuable as everybody else's.
Hey, Elizabeth.
Hey,
Hey,
Blakester.
Quick thing. I don't know if you or everybody knows, but the knowledge base is live. Are you familiar with what I'm talking about?
You mean the old one or the new one?
No, the new one. Like all the information for Nowsite is now in AI, so they can ask their AI how to do anything Nowsite related, and it will literally pull up all the answers for them.
Right. Yes.
So I could actually ask it, how do I upload a photo?
Yes, but you don't, and she's going to explain that.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think if I was doing this on my phone, like I know how to access, but I don't know how to post on Facebook with a photo on my computer. Sorry. I know how to do it from my phone.
So now you do know that the app is available. The Nowsite app is available on your phone as well.
Yes, but usually, I mean, if I'm doing this, I'm working on the computer.
Okay.
So how do I do it from my computer?
Okay. Do you have Windows or do you have Mac?
Mac.
Okay, perfect. That makes it a little easier.
Oh, good.
When you go to let's say you went to Facebook and you were going to download a photo. Have you ever done that? Downloaded something off of Facebook or downloaded something off the internet, downloaded a photo off the internet ever?
Well, only on my phone, not on the computer.
Not on a computer. Okay. So let's do this. I think I have a neat way of doing this. Let's give this a shot. This may work for you. All right, we're going to come over here to Facebook because I want you to get the idea of downloading a photo in the first place. Here's Joel. Joel's here somewhere today. Hi, Joel. I think you're online with us. So this is probably one of the AI photos. I'm going to guess he did this on his AI. So when you're over here, if you click on this photo, you'll see the photo.
Right.
Okay. Where are you at? I want to pin you so I can actually see you. If I go and right click on this photo with my mouse, if I right click and I hit save image as, it's going to pop up a box in my and the first place it goes to for me is downloads. And then I can download that photo. So in fact, if I share my whole big screen, it's going to be, I have a 35-inch monitor, so it's going to be really huge for you all and you won't be able to see it all. But what I want you to do right now is I want you on your computer to go find a photo somewhere on Facebook. And then I want you to click on the photo and right click save image and put it into your downloads. Can you do that for me?
Like right now?
Yeah. Best place to do things is now when the teacher's here.
Okay.
Because we're going to help you through this. So I'm going to try to get you walk through the whole process right now. If not, we're going to finish this tomorrow.
Yeah. Don't waste a bunch of time if I can't do it, because sometimes it takes me a long time to process this. So
okay. Well,
I might be better off working through it and then see if we can achieve it by tomorrow.
Okay. So try to
know
download a photo and just try to upload a photo.
Okay.
So try to download a photo off of Facebook and then just upload. That's what I'm going to have you play with today.
Okay.
Then tomorrow, I'm going to show you how to take your AI photo then and do the same thing. Does that work for you?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, perfect. All right. Thanks so much, hon. All right, Deanna, you are the last question today. I have a hard stop for another training I have to be on. So what is your question today?
First of all, that was really helpful to hear the learning there. Thank you. So I just have a question. When you click on get a prospect in the AI part, I'm wondering where they get those prospects from. And it says, I see we have things in common.
I can only answer questions about the My AI, but Cheryl will be able to explain where they get the prospects fund and everything else. We've got a hard rule that it's only for My AI, because if we open it up to everything, then we get into a lot of stuff that we can't. But here, Cheryl's the expert in that. And if you go Tuesday at 10 a.m. Mountain Time, 12 noon Eastern Time, 9 a.m. Pacific, she'll not only explain to you where the prospects are, where they're coming from, but then also how to utilize those as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, hon. All right. I've got a hard stop. So, Ted, I'll try to get your question in if you can make it quick.
Yeah, just quickly on the phone app, I still don't see where it has surprise me button there. So maybe.
Isn't it at the top right?
Yeah, no, it's not on mine, and we don't have to figure it out. I just want to make sure that, is it my phone or do I have to reload it or something like that? So is there something that I'm missing on that or not? Well, yours is different than mine, girl.
So what I would do is delete the app and then reinstall it again.
All right, good deal. Thank you.
You're welcome, hon. All right. Hard stop, everyone. Sorry about that. But tomorrow we'll have more questions, more answers, more things ready for you, a different demo. Remember, we do a different type of demo every single day. So we can teach you different ways of building on social media, different kinds of questions, different kinds of posts. Because the truth is, if you just post the same thing over again and over and over and over again, you're not going to get the engagement. Your algorithm's going to go bad. So what you want is to have lots of different types of posts that create lots of different types of engagement that reach lots of different types of people. There are posts that I have recently done that there's been some leaders that have posted in the comments. I haven't seen them in years. And I'm like, wow, I didn't even know you were seeing my stuff. So, and here's the thing, that's why we do lots of different kinds of posts, because they all hit people differently. And you don't want to just be reaching the exact same person over and over again. You want lots of variety in those relationships. So Hope this was helpful for you. Please come back tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific for my AI Live. Again, my name is Elizabeth Larson. You can find me at eTransformsYou, which is on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest, gosh, everything. I don't know. It's all the same on all the platforms. Please friend me. Please message me. Please say hi. Follow me, and I would love to be able to help you even more on your social media. Have a great day, y'all. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow, sweetie.